KC Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
With skies clearing over the last several hours, that has allowed temperatures to get quite cold as we've now dropped into the upper 30s and still have a little bit of a wind out of the north. Feel like temperatures right now are at the freezing mark, and we do expect those to dip into the 20s by tomorrow morning. So you're going to need to bundle up hats, gloves, scarves, the heavy jacket, you name it. You're going to want it tomorrow morning. But the good news is sunshine comes out, and that should make it feel a little bit better. Maybe just a hoodie through the afternoon, and then we'll have to do it all over again into Thursday. So a couple very bitterly cold nights ahead for us. Let's look at the water vapor and kind of show you how we're getting this cold air to make its way all the way down to us here in Acadiana, and that's thanks to that exiting cold front that is now pushing its way out into the Atlantic, and in its wake we got this huge dip in the jet stream. That is allowing that very cold Arctic air to make its way and spill all the way down into the southeast across the area this evening, and you can see it does back up into Texas, so it does look like this cold air will be sticking around for a little bit before this trough eventually works its way through and then lifts up by about this weekend. But you can see with that big dip, we're going to be talking some very frigid temperatures for at least a couple more days. As mentioned, with the skies have begun to clear, it has been a rather cloudy and gloomy day for a good portion of our Tuesday, but just right after sunset, those clouds began to make their way out to the east, and so with those clear skies, it is getting quite cold across the region. We're talking overnight lows for northern portions of Acadiana, dipping down to about 30 for Alexandria and Bunkie, 31 in Ville Platte and Opelousas, so below freezing in those spots. And if the wind dies down, we could see some patchy frost in those locations. Even along the interstate, patchy frost will be possible, but you do see winds still up around 5-6 miles an hour, and that might prevent the frost from developing this evening, but still quite cold as we're talking near freezing temperatures, even down along the Gulf Coast into Vermilion and New Iberia, right near the freezing mark, maybe a touch warmer in St. Mary Parish where they're around 34 for overnight lows. But then factor in that little bit of a wind, and we're talking upper 20s to mid 20s for feel like temperatures out the door tomorrow morning. So a bitterly cold start to our Wednesday, but as I mentioned, we will have some sunshine during the afternoon, and that'll make it feel a little bit better. We're talking feel like temperatures tomorrow afternoon into the lower 50s. That's about 15 degrees warmer than we were today. Pretty much today we are locked in for feel like temperatures in the 30s. So you will notice it won't be too bad tomorrow afternoon, and then again upper 20s to lower 30s for feel like temperatures come Thursday morning. So some very cold nights ahead, and then slightly warmer as we head into Thursday afternoon. High pressure will be in control, so lots of sunshine the next couple of days, but as that exits, clouds will return and maybe a few stray showers for Friday. Then the weekend, that's where the question mark's concerned, as the models are hinting at a possible low pressure developing somewhere in the Gulf of Mexico. Right now, they keep it a little bit more east of us with the heavy rains over towards Alabama, Georgia, and Florida, but you do see wraparound showers possible Saturday afternoon, even into Sunday morning. Still could have some scattered showers with us, with that low then tracking more towards the Florida panhandle, keeping the heavy rains and the gustier winds over towards there. We will still see some breezy north winds and maybe the clouds through us Sunday afternoon, but if that low tracks a little closer to us, that could put us more into the bullseye for that rain for the weekend. But you do see by Christmas week, all that moves out and we get the sunshine and warmer temperatures to move back into the region. So a cold and a little bit breezy tonight, 32 for the low, upper 20s for feel like temperatures with some frost possible. Then lots of sunshine tomorrow, double nickels of 55 degrees. Still on the cooler side, we should be into the mid 60s this time of year, and especially if you're in the shade, you'll notice it'll be on the chilly side. 57 on Thursday, 58 with a good bit of clouds on Friday. There's a slight chance for some showers with that system in the Gulf over the weekend. Those numbers could change depending on what ends up happening, but we do clear out, plenty of sunshine heading towards Christmas and warming back up, upper 60s to near 70 degrees. So another warm Christmas on tap for Acadiana.
Yeah, and right now it's definitely gumbo weather.
That
we'll
it
feel
is.
like that the
You
next
know,
few
you got to
days.
have that gumbo ready, not only tonight, but the next couple nights as well.
All right, thank you, Eric.